Brachycephalic or flat-snouted dogs such as bulldogs, boxers or pugs suffer especially from heat. In this post we give you some tips to avoid problems caused by high temperatures and review the main breeds of brachycephalic dogs. 1. What are brachycephalic dogs? The brachycephalic dogs are those that have a flattened snout and very characteristic facial folds. Although its appearance is usually very nice, the anatomical characteristics of this class of dogs make them more exposed to respiratory problems and, in summer, to the dreaded heat stroke. 2. Breeds of brachycephalic dogs. These are some of the most common: Carlino or pug, boxer, English bulldog, French bulldog, Pekingese, Shar Pei, Lhasa Apso, Shih Tzu, Cavallier King Charles Spaniel, Boston Terrier. 3. Brachycephalic dogs and heat, risks for health. Brachycephalic dogs suffer from respiratory problems that make them more vulnerable to heat. In fact, in veterinary medicine there is the so-called brachycephalic dog syndrome, which refers to the set of respiratory anomalies that some dogs of this group have. Narrowing of the nostrils, soft palate too large, can partially block the airway, laryngeal collapse, diameter of the reduced trachea. As a result of all these problems, many brachycephalic dogs breathe with difficulty, snore, have difficulty swallowing, are intolerant to exercise and, above all, are more exposed to the dreaded heat stroke when high temperatures arrive. We must remember that dogs do not sweat to regulate their body temperature as we do people. Actually, its main ventilation system is panting. That's why snout dogs are a risk group during the summer. The anatomy of your respiratory system makes them ventilate and cool much less effectively than other dogs. 4. Tips for brachycephalic dogs in summer. When the thermometer rises, this type of dog suffers severe effects of heat. To avoid unwanted accidents, it is best to follow some practical recommendations. Limit the daily exercise and perform it in low heat hours, first hour of the morning and last hour of the afternoon. Always keep fresh and clean water at the dog's disposal. Avoid feeding the dog during the hottest hours. Reserve a cool place for dog rest. Even cooling blankets can be used to allow the dog to feel comfortable. Use a harness instead of a collar, so as not to press on the neck and the respiratory tract of the dog. Avoid rides at very hot hours. 5. Heat stroke in dogs. When it is too hot in the environment, the panting may be insufficient to cool the dog and can cause a heat stroke or hyperthermia. In this post you can read what are the main symptoms of heat stroke in dogs and find out what you should do if you detect that your brachycephalic dog is suffering from hyperthermia. Get more information, videos, consultations and free help for your pet every day. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, and share the video. You are very well, thank you.